Hello everybody, welcome back. Craft. I'm gonna throw some more brown on this guy, try to finish up this paint, the last bit of painting. Um, Definitely gonna do a little bit of detail on this too. And check on the other two pieces I did earlier today. So again, after I mix up this brown, I'm probably going to, or after I get it on this piece, I'm probably going to go and get it on some of the other pieces, just to give them all a little bit more coherency, which is cool. Yeah, so again, I don't really know, I don't really have a plan for, well, I do have a plan for the next project to do live and a plan for another video. I just need to start. I just need to get on it. I just like, I know that there's like a completion side of things, and especially with producing videos, like people want to see the project finished and not just shelved and then disappear and never see a video of it again. I am behind on giving you guys some like good shots of my boards completely done, but I feel like that now that Brothers of Prometheum is out of the way, and that all the kind of connections I made there, I feel like I might have the ability to achieve that relatively soon. I'd love to play a game on it and have somebody else play a game and just bring my camera and take pictures while they play a game on it, just to get cool cinematic shots. But yeah, that's definitely in the future. So on that note, I definitely want to finish this before I move on to the next project. So I do have another project lined up for the live videos, which is painting some terrain that South of Heaven Steve gave me for his game Flames of Orion, which is a miniature mech battle game, kind of, in homage to Battletech, but for someone like me can. Whatever, dude. What's up? How you doing? So yeah, I have some terrain that he kind of gave me to paint and make a video out of, so I was going to do that live stream, just to keep with that. I don't know what has been preferred. I am painting up this Necromunda board. This is the last piece. I'm just putting some brown on it, and then I got some oil washes and stuff to do, but just kind of finishing up this portion of this project. I actually don't have all the pieces here at the studio with me. I took some over to the Hive Scum studio to play some games on, and I didn't want to take them back because I had too much stuff in my car. So, what up, Yasamar, Rios, and Silver Streak? Yeah, I don't know if you've ever heard of Necromunda, but this also works for any other tabletop skirmish game, sci-fi based skirmish game. So like I said, right now I'm just trying to get some kind of brown coverage all over the texture, and kind of brainstorming what I should do next as far as videos go. I did get to sit in on the Hive Scum podcast, So there will be an episode with me on it there. I don't know, it was a little nerve-wracking. At the same time, it was cool to be able to sit around with a group of friends and uh, talk about hobby stuff and the event that just had gone on. So that was enjoyable. Still, I don't know. I always kind of feel like an idiot. What up, Heather Cabanas and Wesley? What are you guys doing? How's your day going? Yeah, so if you haven't checked out the Hive Scum podcast, I would definitely give them a listen to if you are in the 28 community or into miniature tabletop or, weird sculpting or weird drawing or whatever. There's a lot of, it's basically an artist community at this point. Just laying down. Nice. Well, I'm just painting some Necromunda terrain. Yeah, I built this. This is all built out of garbage. If you go back on my channel, I live streamed how I built all of this, with input from people while I was live streaming. So basically, most of this was somebody else's. Well, other people had input on to it, which was cool. Yeah. Thank you, Wesley. It's super fun to build. I mean, to be honest with you, the only part that is like a GW kit, which is like the company that makes a lot of models and stuff, is this part in the front, which I've been holding on to for years. Like, if I ever have to throw this thing away, I'll just tear out all the cool bits, the ladders and things that I want to save, and then I'll throw the rest away, because it literally is like cardboard box, cardboard tubing, plastic toys, basically garbage. I use a lot of stuff out of the recycling and out of the garbage. So, hey, thanks, Wesley. I much appreciate that. Hopefully you'll find something that inspires you to be creative as well, because that's really my goal with this channel, is to I have a tendency to just build stuff like this and never show it to anybody, just play with it with a few select friends, and I want to show people that they can do this too. Like, you could build this out of garbage. None of this is unobtainable. So hopefully you find something that inspires you in whatever creative way you want to do. Like, I'm not saying that I'm trying to get people to build Necromunda terrain. Not that I'm against that at all. I'm just saying that if it inspires you, then I'm doing the right thing, right? I'm on the right path. So. I am liking how this weird mix of paint, for some reason it's coming out a bit orange. It does look like I'm gonna have to mix up more brown though, because I'm already out of it. Yeah. Do either of you, do any of you guys do anything? You got a creative streak? You paint? You play music? Anything like that? Hey, thanks, Wesley. I feel like everybody could be a good artist. I think the good is kind of perception. Like, I think, yeah, painting, I feel like everybody should, whether or not society deems it good, that's a whole other question. If it's good for you to paint that, then it's good. See what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't, one of my favorite genres of like artists is naive art, and it's artists that haven't necessarily had a traditional art education. so they do what they can to paint what they want to paint. Awesome face paint stand. That's always fun. I haven't done that in a long time, but I remember doing like a kids fair and painting faces, and that was very enjoyable. But naive artists, if you look that up, one of my favorite is Antonio Ligabue, I want to say his last name is. Man, he paints these cats, and he's, you know, a naive artist, so he doesn't have like traditional art education, and his animals are just so inspiring. So check that out. Naive artist. If you ever like start doubting yourself or like think that your art isn't good, just check out naive art. It's art for art's sake as opposed to doing it for someone else. I live in a different state, Wesley. I'm not gonna dox myself, but yeah, I don't. I love Washington though. I do live in a very humid state, like Washington. It's very moist, so. I think I want to add a little bit more. That's awesome. Washington is beautiful. Make some more yellow into this because I like that orangey brown better than the purpley brown. There we go. Much better. I'm going to give it another blast of water because I need to get it to stretch out a little bit. Favorite color? That's a kind of an esoteric question, if you ask me. I mean, I have colors that I gravitate towards, but I don't think I have a favorite color. I do gravitate towards greens. But it really doesn't. It's all about set and setting for any color or any sound or any smell or any flavor. So I'm just going to keep, now that I mix up more brown, I'm just going to keep. Purple, you know, purple's a good one. That's like the royal color, one of those royal colors, right? Because it was hard to produce back in the day. So if things were purple, it meant that it was worth more. Purple's good. I'm a prime color person. I think you give me the 3 prime colors and I'll make whatever color I want. That's why I like painting. Yeah, forest green, definitely. Blue, I mean, like I said, the 3 prime colors, that's where it rolls for me. But I can understand having preferences. Like I said, I'm right there with you, Gabby. I like the forest green, the kind of. I do like neon green too. Little accents of neon green. I do really like this orange, this gross dirty orange for some reason. And the teal. Like, if I didn't like the colors that I was using, I would have probably stopped a lot earlier and been like, I need to fix this because I'm not liking it. But I do like the way they came out. There's like some surreal steampunk colors going on in that. Trying to get any places I missed down here. Anything like that. I'm gonna tilt you so you can see a little bit better of what I'm painting. Yeah, greens are fun. I like shading with greens. They're interesting. They also, I like that like olive green, kind of off green as well. Whoa! Almost spilled. Almost spilled all my paint. Okay, this is looking pretty good. I think I'm going to set it aside and try to blend some of this brown. Oh, no. I lied. I'm missing a whole big chunk. Yeah, I mean, I do all different kinds of painting I do all kinds of different art, from sculpting to painting to whatever medium I can get my hands on. The problem usually with that is you get into complicated stuff and you need a studio capable of doing it. But right now I've really been focusing on my passion in the 28 community. And really trying to inspire other people to do it, because I understand that it's a weird genre of a hobby, and then I'm pretty much into the weirdest genre of that genre, which is scratch building weird things. So also it's a hobby that can be really expensive if you don't, if somebody doesn't show you tricks like this, building it all out of garbage type of thing. So but I have sold paintings and stuff like that. I don't know, making money off of art is hard because, unless you have a big name or a big backer or something, it's hard to be able to produce the art and survive. So, and it would be a dream come true to be able to do that, don't get me wrong. But if I can at least inspire some other people to do that, hell yeah. Okay, so now we're going to take the rest of that brown and blend it in with one of these other pieces. So I got this piece droplets, you know, just maybe even touching up any place that I feel like can darken up enough. Blending in some of that orange. Yeah, this is another piece. In fact, I'm almost done with them, so I can go through a quick. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. So I took, like I said, I took 4 of them over to the Hivescom studio to play games on, just to get some gameplay on them and, you know, get some other people's input. But I'll show you guys what I have. So you have this one, which is some form of power relay or pump relay or something. This side here opens up, which allows me to slide a light fixture. It's upstairs charging right now, which is really bright. These are all, you can actually see like the through that, so the light really shines out of that. Pretty cool. I do like the way that one came out. That one has very limited Games Workshop pieces on it. Games Workshop is the company that produces Necromunda. Here's another one. This is mostly Games Workshop pieces with some like piping and cardboard tubing in there and some other random pieces on there. Here's another piece. That one is this one is made out of like an old fan, like an old bathroom fan or something, a ventilation fan, and a bunch of bits. There are a few Games Workshop bits on this, but not very many. This is mostly garbage. This one I was painting earlier, trying to get like a melted wax thing effect going on there. This one is again like 99% garbage. I think the only Games Workshop bit is this here and this here. Everything else is just garbage. Besides the ladders are like fairy ladders. I buy a 25 pack of them or whatever. So, but yeah. So I am going to quickly put a little bit of this orangey brown on here too. Thank you. I do really like, to be honest with you, I've been painting these now for a couple weeks, maybe like 2 weeks now, and I'm missing building. Like, I want to go back and build more stuff. So I am kind of glad that the painting is coming to an end, so that I can hop on to hop on to building some more stuff. Since I still have some time, watch this out real quick. I'm gonna hit a little bit more detail on some stuff real quick. So I'm just gonna go back through real quick and touch up some of where this wax was dripping. I want the wax to look like it's on top of the dirt. Trying to get the paint to drip a little bit and give me a wax effect, but bring you guys in a little bit closer to see what I'm doing. So I got all these little candles. I'm just trying to give like a little bit more of this drippy wax effect, maybe. I don't know. It's my first experimentation with this, and like I've said before, I feel like experimenting is one way to keep you progressing in whatever you're doing. You start to get bored or you start to get burnt out, you should try like some experimentation. Experimentation without the expectation that it will come out perfect, because that's how you learn new techniques. That's how you teach yourself new techniques. So if you never watch any one of my videos ever again, just remember that you could do whatever you're doing completely isolated and progress just by experimenting. So again, I'm just trying to bring in a little bit of like melted wax feel that I was trying to go after. And I will also hit this all with a black oil wash. That's good. Let's see if we can. Pretty good there. I'm thinking so. Maybe just this back one. Cool, I dig it. So then, hop back over to this guy. And we are going to maybe paint these guys. And I don't think I hit these guys on the other piece. I think I hit just the skulls in the middle. So hopefully that'll help give the buildings a little bit of variance. It's good there, but we want to do these guys right here. And again, I'm going to do the black oil wash over all of this when it dries. That'll help the detail that I'm covering up with the white kind of pop. So it would appear that I have quite a few to do right here, which is cool because I like this.
But I'm just trying to get some of those details done there. Well, Heather, if you haven't ever checked out a miniature game, tabletop game, you might check it out. There are many fun aspects of it. Just trying to make sure I got all those skulls. Looks pretty good. Did I bump that? Oh, no, it's leaning on something. My bad. Trying to get some of the details done on this so that we can move on into the washing phase. Well, it's a little messy, but that's all right. This is not the easiest place to paint. I think this will look really cool when it's washed up with the kind of black and brown washes. Not bad. Maybe just touch up a few things here, continuity wise. I don't even care that that's messy. I'm gonna blast that with a bunch of wash. So, bam. Okay. Look good on that. Do we have any other detail I want to put on before I'm pretty much done? If I do have, I'm gonna lift you guys back up. I do have some stuff right up here. Little things and some stuff and some other things and some stuff. Perfect. Try to hit some of these skulls on here. Whoops. Couple more skulls in weird spots. Maybe a few more. Little buttons. That wasn't supposed to be what was happening. Oh, I see a few little spots, but nothing crazy. Like those little guys. Maybe there's like little skulls down here. Okay. Well, yeah, I think drying and oil wash is the last of it. So I can go ahead and call this done. And start getting ready for my next live build, which will be some Flames of Orion terrain for the game Flames of Orion, produced by South of Heaven, Under the Dice. You can totally check it out if you go to Under the Dice. I want to say it's underthedice.com. Join the Flames of Orion Discord if you're interested in that. Steve will gladly reach out to you too. Like if you reach out to Steve, he hollers back at you about any of the Flames of Orion stuff. So he gave me some of the terrain he had to paint for it. So I'm gonna paint a bunch of 3D printed terrain. It should be fun, but that's gonna be probably my next live stream, and I need to work on an actual video. So thanks for chilling with me, and I'll see you guys all next time. Also hit the like or the subscribe button if you want to get notifications when I live stream. Hopefully I'll actually have a schedule this time. Otherwise you can watch my Instagram too. I try to post when I'm gonna go live stream, but you know, I'm a crazy artist, so I don't follow anybody's rules, not even my own. All right, later.